So we defined corporate governance as a system by which the businesses are directed and controlled, isn't it? So we stated that corporate governance it's important because we define the rights and responsibilities of the different participants in the organization. And when we say participants, we mean, first of all, the different decision-making organs within the business organization, the administrator as the legal representative of the business organization, but even other stakeholders such as the creditors of the company, the employees of the company, and even the society as a whole, the contribution to the country and to the society. So all these types of rights and responsibilities, they are regulated under the umbrella of the corporate governance term. And I just want to clarify here that when we talk about rights and responsibilities, we are talking here about legal rights and responsibilities, not any kind of responsibility, okay? So the legal rights and legal responsibilities that all these actors acting in a business organization or interacting in a business organization have toward each other. So what is the aim of corporate governance is to align all the interests of these different stakeholders within the company as much as possible, isn't it? By minimizing the risk that they can pose to one another and to the company itself. So all these issues that concern the different organs and authorities within the business organization, inside the business organization and outside, with the outsiders in the market, fall under the general theme of the corporate governance. So there is one important term that we use in corporate governance, which is that of centralized management. So the company might have many stakeholders, hundreds of stakeholders, and at the end of the day, the company has even the society as a stakeholder because of the impact that the company may have. And sometimes they may affect even different countries, isn't it, if we have a cross-border element. And in this case, they employ a centralized management. What does it mean? It means that there is a division of the ownership and of the management of the company. What does it mean? It means that the owners have delegated their management power to a very expert group in that field of business, okay? So they can delegate or they can decide themselves to exercise management duties, isn't it? But this opportunity to delegate, so there is this division of ownership and control of the company, has many advantages. That's why it has been envisaged even in the company law and in the Albanian company law more specifically. So we refer to it as delegated centralized management because, once more, I'm repeating, there is a delegation of rights and responsibilities from the owners of the company to the managers of the company. And when I say managers, these managers, do not think of them as only individuals. They might be even organs, collegial organs, like a board, for example, like the supervisory board, or or for example, the board of administration, or the administrators, okay? So, of course, this delegation of duties occurs from the General Assembly toward the board or boards or the administrator, okay? So why there is a need and why it is considered an advantage of having a centralized management concept implemented in the law and in the activities of the company, because the employing of centralized management reduces very much the transaction costs and it improves the efficiency of the company, because from having to obtain permission from every single member or shareholder in the company. Now we have some delegated members, which might be, in our case of the Albanian law, up to 21 people in the board, if we are talking about the supervisory board or the administrative board of a joint stock company. It means that there is a limited number that decide in a collegial manner under the board, and this facilitates the decision-making process, isn't it? So there are some competencies, rights and obligations, like we use in legal terminology, which have been transferred or delegated from the General Assembly toward the boards or the administrator. In addition to this delegation, which facilitates and reduces costs, the employing of centralized management reduces or better say, it improves and allows for investors without expertise in a specific area to invest capital, isn't it? Because it will be the experts that will manage the specific business, and they are employed there, and they have the specific expertise. So they can raise equity for from different investors without needing them to have an expertise in that specific area. But as you might understand here, the fact that we have a delegated management might be very risky at the same time, and we'll see later what is the name, what is the terminology that we use for this specific type of conflict or risk that might happen in the company. And